guys, welcome to the first ever episode of the True Chit Chit Chat show. And today's topic is going to be on social
media, aka the C4 show.
Oh yeah, say it.
The C4 show.
And today's topic is going to be on social media pressure. So
what is social media pressure? What do you think it is? What do you think it is, Chi?
I think social media pressure is a branch of peer pressure. And I don't think people know a lot about it. I just think people think that they are behind their phones, so they can hide behind their phones. So definitely, what people do on the internet cannot directly affect them. But I'm here to tell you, sis, bros, that it can affect you. And I'm sure it has affected you one way or the other.
Preach, sis.
For instance...
Period, fool.
For instance, we have different...
Yes, girl.
Are you crazy?
Sorry. Yeah.
We have different social media platforms. We have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have Snapchat, we have Facebook.
Why do you call Facebook like that?
Can you really be pressured?
Well, you're promoting your show on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, we have Facebook.
just imagine your life.
We have Facebook as well. And like a lot of people do a lot of things, I feel, for the gram and for Snapchat. People literally do not live in the moment anymore. People don't know what living in the moment is.
Wait, chill. Do you think social media is overwhelming? Like, does it happen to you? Like, you open your phone and you scroll through it and you be like,
That's you know how many times I've left Twitter?
I'll just close it. Exactly.
Like,
especially during this lockdown, I was so overwhelmed.
No. Like, sometimes I'm just like, I'm not going to turn on my data because I don't want to go on social media. Yeah. That is how toxic it is and overwhelming. And sometimes you feel less than when you see some things on social media and you're like, oh, what am I doing with my life? Or am I such a boring person? I don't go out, or I don't basically associate. Like, as I was saying about living in the moment, a lot of people now do things for the gram or for Snapchat to show people, or people that literally do not care about what you're doing, that you're having the time of your life, in quotes. And this is for instance when people go out to some fancy
restaurant,
yes, to take pictures of the food. And let me even just tell you from personal experience, I see a lot of people take pictures of fancy food, and maybe it's just my taste bud, but I know that the best is jollof rice and chicken. Like, I can remember when I went to Red Lobster and I ordered rice and clams. It entered Instagram. But I could not eat that thing. Like, I could not eat it for anything. Like, it was so, let's say, buttery. And you know, white people, they eat sugar and salt. I don't know how to combine those two things. So the only thing I can eat sugar, salt is plantain. Plantain is sweet and everything. But like, basically, I took pictures for Instagram and the rest, and I didn't eat the food. So somebody out there will be like, man, this girl, they enjoy you, that kind of thing. Like, she's having the time of her life, that kind of thing. But literally, I just wasted money. So at the end of the day, people are taking, like, nobody is going to show you a part of them that they don't want you to see. That's just the truth of the matter. Nobody is going to show you their hard days, the days they are on bed, they don't feel like doing anything, they don't feel like themselves, they don't feel good about themselves. Nobody is going to show you that. They're always constantly going to show you the day they are enjoying themselves, the day they are going to one concert or the other. And even in the concerts, you might not even enjoy yourself as much.
Like, now there was one concert that we went to that time in school, and when I came back, I felt empty. It was so, like, I didn't feel like we did anything.
Yeah,
I felt I just went there to go and update my social media, like my followers, that I went for a concert. Because at the end of the day, I sat down. Like the only time I jumped,
I think I
or
remember the
went,
concert.
I went to the front was to go and video the person files that came.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
I remember.
I don't wasted my money to show people that I was living the life.
Exactly.
I didn't even do anything. I didn't even know when the time when the this thing rounded up. I didn't know that it was so short lived.
Yeah, and I think like somebody out there, like you putting it, somebody out there will be on his bed or her bed saying, this person is enjoying.
Every day.
I can remember our school had rep for, being the school where every weekend there was one musician or the other coming over, and a lot of people wanted to come to our school because of that reason.
Yes, I noticed, especially from my secondary school, I saw that a lot. Like people were hearing about it, about how artists come back to back every weekend. There's party. There's no, in fact, sometimes there used to be party Friday, concerts Saturday, back to back. Then our college departmental weeks and everything, there was always something. So people were like, they must come to this school. It's not the other, let me not call schools, the other schools, like they are too religious and everything. Our school was a secular school, so people were like, they must come, and that's how people started packing more than usual because of this. So I hope they're enjoying it now, because
and another thing that has gotten to a lot of people is this new societal standard. I won't even say societal standard.
Wait. Do you notice that, I don't know, to me I feel it's Lagos people that do it more. It's kind of like a standard of luxury for them to be eating, like when they go and stay in hotels and everything, they kind of have this standard of breakfast. Like this English breakfast is
superior to our yam
or normal bread and tea. They make it seem like if you are eating this food, if you are eating bacon with
baked beans, sausages and pancakes,
it's life. Like people are living well, like they are flexing, they have money, they are on a cruise, those kind of things, which makes people think, this one really has money since she's eating this kind of platter.
My people. You will suffer.
That thing pisses me off, because this shit does not even look at, I'm sorry for swearing, it does not even look attractive on the plate. So I don't know, and people will be killing themselves because they have just tea and bread to eat, so they want to do their own too and go and waste money on what?
Like some people said, no go do pass yourself.
Exactly.
That's just the truth of the matter. Another aspect of social media pressure is job shaming. I mean, everybody's an entrepreneur now. Whether you're selling, like that CEO thing ticks me off. I will not lie.
I'm telling you.
Whether you're selling hair, or you're selling shoes and bags, or you're selling cream, you're mixing cream, according to my dad. You're mixing cream, or you're selling soap, or you're doing something. But people are like, you shouldn't be doing a 9-to-5 job. You should be your CEO. You should be the owner of your business. But like, again, you say you create a certain standard for people, but peace of mind is very important. I'm not saying if you're going to be a CEO, you won't have peace of mind. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying some people don't like to own businesses because there's a lot that it entails owning a business.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, maybe you have an issue with a loan you got from the bank. This is just an example I'm giving. You're not going to be able to sleep at night, because at the end of the day, that business is you and you are that business. But someone that works in 9-to-5, especially if that person does not hold a top position in whatever firm or whatever sector that person is working in, can have a good night's rest, especially even in times of crisis, because that person literally does not have any inputs in the running of the business and everything. So I just feel like people shouldn't castigate others for choosing to have a 9-to-5 job over being entrepreneurs and the rest, because like, if people don't have a 9-to-5 job, you won't have places like the bank to go to get loans for your entrepreneurship.
This reminds me of one time in school that I was just on my own. On my own, and Trilla came to my house to come and jam me. I was on my own, and someone, she's a friend, anyways. She came to meet me, and she was saying that I should not just be sitting doing nothing, expecting pocket money every month. I should be doing something with myself. I should start selling something, even if it's perfume or something. I should be selling something and doing something for myself. I should stop depending on my parents or men. As if I told I have men for money. As if I don't have parents, which I was depending on. I'm like, I don't understand. Why would I just stress myself? Something that I don't know how to do.
And a lot of people like don't have that marketing
Yes,
skill.
to me it's a skill,
which
it's a
to me
talent.
I think is essential
Yes.
for entrepreneurs and the
Yeah.
rest. I think it's a talent. So
I was so confused that day. I was so confused because it's not like I wasn't doing something or I was not trying to do something for myself. But the fact that she came to meet me because her hands are in 5 different jobs, 5 different trades, businesses that I don't know whether they were making profit for her or not, but still, it was like me, I was not doing anything in my life.
yeah.
It's somehow, to me, it's kind of like, it's kind of caused by the pressure that everybody has. Everybody CEO of this, CEO of that, CEO of this.
Yeah.
I should do something.
And if you're not now doing anything, it's like, what are you doing with your
Yes.
life? Another standard that I know that Twitter has kind of like, created is the standard of you moving out of your parents' house, which is frankly not an African thing,
There's
except
one-
maybe for men. But for women, we mostly get married, move into our husband's house.
Exactly.
But I'm not shaming anybody that is living on their own. That is a nice thing, I mean.
There was-
But like, I don't think you should shove it down people's
Yes.
throats. Like,
It's
if
not
you
your
don't,
business.
if
I
you
love my
still-
mommy and my daddy, and they love me too. They are not driving me. So far, they are not chasing me. You don't expect me to leave the house because of what's your standard. Fuck that shit.
You're sorry.
Sorry.
But like, you don't tell people, oh, you're not an adult if you've not moved out of your parents' house.
There's one tweet I saw, and they were like, "Why are you using? If you're using an iPhone and you are still in your parents' house, whether you're deceiving yourself or they insulted the person, sha." I'm like,
Just
my
like
dad-
that.
My dad bought me the iPhone, and he's still sheltering me. I should not leave because I'm with iPhone. With the iPhone, give me a car. With the iPhone, give me rent
Ask
or
you.
mattress.
Like, people don't even know that apart from paying the rent, let's start with the fact that rent is quite expensive.
Exactly.
Apart from paying the rent, you have to furnish the house.
Mhm.
There are some other utility bills that you have to pay for monthly. And okay, like now that they've increased tariff for
Everything.
for
literally.
everything in Nigeria, you're going to be paying more than you usually used to pay. And you're telling me that me and my father's house,
I should
they are
leave.
buying food stuff for me.
Exactly.
There is lights, there is car.
Wow.
I should leave.
Wow.
And that's sufferhead mentality. I don't think that should be a standard, to be honest. What you should encourage people to do is, as you're in your parents' house, maximize the opportunity till you feel like you're ready to move out on your own. Maximize the opportunity. Do what you can do. Save as much money as you can, but don't make people feel less than because they still live with their parents. That is so not nice.
I have cute.
Moving on, how does your feet affect this
feet. You
conversation?
know, it's cute though.
Whose own?
My own now. What happened to your own?
Moving on to the matter of selfies and perfection in general.
Speaking of perfection, I'm perfect.
You're perfect. So moving on.
Why did you say it like that?
You're perfect, sir. You're perfect.
Imagine.
Moving on to the matter of selfies and perfection and the rest. A lot of people Photoshop their pictures on social media to look perfect. Why are you pointing me? Anyway, they Photoshop their pictures to look perfect, removing all blemishes. I don't think anybody's perfect. But the thing that pains me the most is us women. Let's just tell ourselves the truth. There's one shape now. Let me just tell you people
Yeah.
now. Figure 8, I believe they say it's hourglass.
It's not Coke.
Coke, but hourglass. Anyone.
Coke was
That is-
most like this. Abi it's Fanta. Let's just go with that.
That is the shape everybody aspires to have. And I will blame it on people on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like everybody suddenly has that shape, has the BBW, that's
Is it BBW?
breast, butt, and waist. Yes,
I got it.
has the BBW, and for some of us, wink, wink, that was so terrible. Anyway,
And apart from that, don't say some of us. I'm not like you, boo. I have that. I have the shape. I have the.
you have P. Some of us that don't have the BBW shape, you'll just be like, see my belly,
See my head.
see my head,
See my nose.
see my bones. And it's kind of it's somehow you feel less than yourself. Your self-esteem literally goes down. You feel depressed that you don't look a certain way. Even when you take pictures, me most especially, I do that a lot to myself. When I take pictures, I'm like, I don't like this picture, I don't like this picture, I don't like this picture.
I don't like. I just get annoyed.
Yeah.
And I'm trying as much not to use Snapchat filters, because Snapchat filter, I feel they deceive to an extent.
Yes, you look like something you are not.
Not.
So generally, like anything that has to do with body image, social media and body image, I don't think you should basically like learn self-love from social media, because in fact what you're going to learn is self-hate.
Yeah,
You will hate
true.
how you look.
You'll be looking for ways to do something to improve the way you look.
And sometimes you might not have even seen something wrong with the way you look. So you go on social media and you're like, wow, people are out here looking like this, why can't I look like that?
And to me, it leads to depression as well. That's why I'm like, social media can be toxic and overwhelming, because you start being like, why am I not like that? Why am I not having this? Why am I not having this? Why does my body have to look this way in this dress? I can't post these pictures. Before you know, all your pictures being your archives, because
you just feel that you look less than this societal standard of beauty when it even comes to like overall body shape and the rest.
And it actually busts my brain that most of the celebrities that post their picture, they use Photoshop and Video Shop. I learned I don't know that is new for you guys, but I learned about video shopping like 2 days ago when I sent that thing on Twitter. Someone sent it to me, a friend sent it to me, and I was watching it. Some people, there's one, I don't know her name now, she's a model. I don't know if she's Latino or something, but she's a model. She video shops her videos. Not just her, she does that to her pictures, she does it to her videos as well. They're actually video shopping apps. I'm not encouraging you to use it. Don't use it, kids, don't use it. But there are actually apps like that do that to you.
Man,
And people do
crazy.
that, and you look at them and like, man, her surgery went well and everything, but if you look at her in real life, Jesus, her lips, then her waist, the cellulite that she used to smoothing out.
Yeah.
I'm not body shaming, but what she looks like at the moment, like in reality versus what she posts, you will not believe the same person.
And sometimes you even compare yourself to fitness people that do fitness and the rest, and they don't tell you the amount of hours they put in, the pain they go through, and you see their body and you're like, you want that body, you want this, you want that. At the end of the day, you just have to love yourself in the package you came in. One thing I try to realize is not everybody can look the same. I can't look like the next person beside me.
So I have to look like me, boo.
Do I even want to look like him? So I have to love the body I came in, because this is me. Nobody else can be me.
Yes, is
Preach.
Hallelujah, somebody.
So basically, just, and then people too that I'm on the issue of working 9-to-5 jobs and the rest. I also think that a lot of people envy those that YouTubers, content creators. When I mean content creators now, I want to specify on those that mostly do travel vlogs and the rest. And I love traveling. I feel like it is one of the best things ever.
Nobody asks you, sis. Nobody asked you. No.
I'm trying to buttress my point,
No.
you guys. I'm sure you asked me.
Uh-uh.
So people, a lot of people envy them, but like they won't tell you the amount of hours they put in. Like for instance, traveling is not, it is stressful. I think it's one of the most stressful things. It might be rewarding, but it is like really stressful. And there's what we call jet lag and the inability to sleep in the time zone that you presently are in because you're affected by the time zone you were in is a thing. So like at the end of the day, people should, you know what, I think we should throw my way. At the end of the day, the key to living your best life now is, first of all, living in the moment. Live in the moment. Do away with your phone. If you're on a date with someone for the first time, do away with your phone. If you're going for a concert, do away with your phone. Like just live in the moment. Even if you want to video just small and enjoy yourself. Suffer no dey finish.
Problem no dey finish. Enjoy yourself.
Exactly.
Try to dey enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself. Like
Suffer no dey
let's
finish.
not be the kind of enjoyment that you'll be like, what happened? What just happened?
And
How
another
did my
thing
money
that
just finish?
I feel you should just love yourself despite seeing other people. Like, how will I put it? Obviously, you would like to better some things about yourself.
Yeah.
I will not lie. Because sometimes I feel that way. Like, I need to do this. I need to work out. I need to do that. I need to change this. Blah 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 blah. Well, I just feel you should not envy people to the extent that you want to look like them, you want to get what they are getting, you want to spend the kind of money they are spending on all that things. Like,
yeah. I don't think you should too, and I don't think it's worth it at the end of the day.
exactly. You might
Whatever
regret
you
it.
want to do, just try and improve yourself.
Yeah.
Don't compare yourself to someone else. Don't envy another person.
Exactly.
I know it's not easy.
At all.
And I even forgot achievements. Sometimes like when you see people's achievements on social media, you're just like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
But I think whatever step you take, no matter how small it is, pat yourself in your at the back and everything, because
You wanted to stay on the boat.
pat yourself at the back because you know what you went through to get that little achievements that you have. So we should try not to compare ourselves. We should have self-love. If you have love for yourself, trust me, like whatever the next person is doing, it won't be any of your concern. You will just see it on social media, you waka pass, you'll be like, oh, I'm happy for you, but this is not for me. I'll move on, and when it is for me to happen,
Yes, your
for
time
me,
will come,
your time will definitely
definitely.
come. So I hope with this episode we've been able to reach out to someone out there struggling with the pressure that social media comes with, and you can start to build on yourself, your self-love, your self-worth, your self-esteem. Man, you just have to develop yourself. That's just it. We're working on ourselves. We're not there yet. Life is a journey. You grow from one stage to the other, but we'll try to make conscious efforts not to be dampened by what we see on social media. I hope you guys have kind of learned something from this episode.
Yeah, I hope it has been enlightening.
Yeah, and I hope someone knows that they're not alone
Yeah.
in the pressures that
Just-
social media brings.
Then I would just advise you, if you get overwhelmed by Twitter, Instagram most especially, because everybody's succeeding on Instagram. Everybody. There's nobody that is not succeeding. If you get overwhelmed, just close the app. You don't need to be on that app.
Yeah.
Your WhatsApp is enough for you. Even some people's status, mute them. Mute them. Don't forget to use them or delete their numbers.
Yeah. Anything that does not give you peace of mind, just do away with
Throw
it.
it away.
It's
bro.
not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for listening to this
It's a pleasure.
episode.
According to Lucy, it's a pleasure.
Thank you guys for listening to this episode. So listening and watching.
Yeah.
Watching. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Please like.
This is our first episode,
So
please.
show some love. Please like,
We'd
subscribe.
like to get reviews, like what you think about it
Yeah.
and what you think we should talk about.
Yeah, please like,
And
subscribe,
if you
give
want
it
to
a
appreciate
thumbs
our
up,
beauty
thumbs
and
up,
cuteness.
thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Thank you. And share too with your friends if you think someone is going through this or someone needs to see this.
Or they need gist.
Yeah, true.
Next time I will give more aproko. More
Which
gist.
Aproko?
You guys will have gist.
Bye guys.